Hi friends, I'm sharing with you 6 recipes using my Crock-Pot. I am so excited that it is October so I can celebrate Crock-tober. I'm going to be sharing with you tons of Crock-Pot recipes this month. Starting today off with 6 recipes that are perfect for dinner. I also love meal prepping these recipes. If you're into meal prepping as much as I am, these are really wonderful for meal prepping and for lunches and dinners. So let me share with you these 6 Crock-Pot recipes. They're easy, delicious, dump and go, perfect for fall, perfect for leftovers, and they're so good. So subscribe to my channel if you're new, and make sure you click that bell button next to subscribe. I'm going to be doing tons of Crock-Pot videos this month, so click that bell button so you get a notification each time I post a new video. I have videos that come out on Fridays and Sundays, so stay tuned for lots and lots more Crock-Pot cooking this month. Let's get going with these 6 Crock-Pot recipes. I'm going to be making a turkey chili, but this is going to be a pumpkin turkey chili. So I have some ground turkey. You can use some lean ground beef if you like. I'm breaking it up into small pieces. I'm going to add a teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to add in some garlic powder as well, a teaspoon. You can add in salt and pepper if you'd like also. So I have my can of pumpkin, and this makes it so good, so perfect for fall. I love anything pumpkin in fall. I'm going to add a can of tomato sauce. I am going to give this a stir, and then I'm going to cook this in my crock pot. I'm not going to add my beans for my chili yet until the ground turkey is cooked. So I'm going to cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours. So here it is at the end of the day. It smells absolutely amazing. I'm going to make sure and break up this ground turkey. It is cooked perfectly, and the pumpkin and the tomato sauce just so good. So I'm going to add in my kidney beans, washed and drained, my Great Northern beans, washed and drained. I love lentils, adding them in washed and drained. Pinto beans, I'm going to wash and drain them as well. I have a can of salsa. This is a fire roasted salsa, but you can use your favorite salsa in this. And I am going to give this a stir. So this is so good, so easy, just dump and go. And I am going to put the lid back on this for about 30 minutes, warm it up, and it'll be ready to go. Like I said, just perfect for fall. This is a really great comfort food. With the pumpkin in this, it just makes it absolutely delicious, and it's so easy also. So I'm going to be doing bruschetta chicken. We love chicken. We eat a lot of chicken. I did a poll not that long ago and asked what your favorite protein was, and so many of you said it was chicken, which I'm really glad because I make a lot of chicken, and especially a lot of chicken in the crock pot. So I have 2 chicken breasts that I cut up into some smaller pieces. I have some garlic, some diced tomatoes, a can of diced tomatoes. I have a teaspoon of dried basil, and I have some balsamic glaze. So this is so easy, dump and go, so healthy also. If you're doing any kind of like low carb, this is really great for that. But just really good and healthy and easy, which I absolutely love. I'm serving with a side of zucchini. You can use your favorite veggie. You can do a side of rice also, or pasta if you'd like. Add some more balsamic glaze. Super easy crock pot dinner that everyone loves. I'm going to do some pesto chicken. So I have 2 chicken breasts that I sliced up into kind of some strips. I have half a cup of pesto, and I just get this one from Costco. You can make your own pesto, of course, if you'd like. I'm going to cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours, or you can do it on high for 3 to 4 hours. So here it is. Now I'm going to add in a jar of Alfredo sauce, and this is going to make it nice and creamy and delicious. So this is just, it's really good. And the chicken now is starting to fall apart a bit into some smaller pieces, which I love that the chicken just is so tender in the crock pot. So I have we've been doing a lot of protein noodles lately, so I cooked up some protein noodles, add this into this. This is a really great dish. My whole family loves this, and it honestly could not be any easier. So it is a huge hit. I have a pork loin, and this is unseasoned. I'm going to be doing a pepper jelly on top of this. So I love different jalapeno pepper jellies. They're not very spicy. They're more sweet than spicy, but they have such a great taste. So I'm adding in this pepper jelly on top of the pork loin, and then I'm going to add in some onion as well. So this is going to be just really, really awesome. I have half of an onion that I have into some slices. I'm just going to put this on top and around the pork loin. I'm going to cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours. You can do it on high for 3 to 4 hours. And it comes out so tender and amazing. I'm going to shred this. We love shredded pork, shredded chicken, lots of different shredded meats we do in our house. So I'm just shredding this with my fork and tongs. Serve it with some rice and broccoli. It's amazing. So I'm going to be doing an angel chicken. So much flavor in this one. I have a can of cream of chicken soup. I'm using 2 chicken breasts. You can do 3 if you'd like. I have a packet of Italian seasoning, Italian dressing seasoning. I have a brick of cream cheese. This is going to make this so rich and creamy and just so much awesome flavor. So the chicken is all cooked. It's all done. This gravy sauce is just, it's absolutely delicious. It goes so perfect with noodles. You can do rice, potatoes, whatever you want as a side for this. But I'm going to use my chicken shredder. I'm going to shred up this chicken. So I just put it into this little shredder. It has little spikes on the top and the bottom. And then you just give it a little spin and it shreds the chicken up really, really good. I'm going to put it back into this gravy mix, and it's going to be a really, really awesome shredded chicken. So I'm going to do that for both pieces of chicken and put it back into the juices, and it's going to just be amazing and so easy. This is just dump and go for sure. And this chicken just falls apart, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to serve this with some noodles because this sauce is amazing. But you can do rice on the side. You can do potatoes also. We do a lot of broccoli, so that's our favorite veggie. So I have some broccoli on the side of this one for this time. I'm going to be doing some frozen meatballs in the crock pot. Huge, huge hit in our house. We love frozen meatballs. I have this French onion soup mix, and it is just full of flavor. It's absolutely amazing. I have a soup mix seasoning packet, and I love using this seasoning packet for a lot of different things, but it goes so good with these meatballs. I'm using the Better Than Bouillon to make some beef broth. I have 1 cup of beef broth. I'm going to add this in. Dump and go, so easy, so delicious. Just always a huge hit. There's so many things you can do with frozen meatballs, but this is definitely one of my favorites just because the flavor just at the end of the day is amazing. You can cook this on low for 7 to 8 hours. You can do it on high for 3 to 4 hours. These don't take long to cook. They're already pre-cooked. You're basically just heating them up. But the longer you cook them, the more tender they get with all that amazing flavor. So I hope that you love these crockpot recipes. I'm going to be doing crockpot recipes all month of October to celebrate Crocktober. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click the bell button next to subscribe so you get a notification when I post new videos. I'm so excited to share all these videos with you. I'm going to be doing some crockpot desserts that I'm sharing with you on Sunday. So make sure you check back on Sunday for that video. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.